Hello, comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. I am your host, Bill Miller, and this is my lovely co-host, Mrs. Musings. All right, I'm very excited today. Why, you ask? Because we are doing part 2 of 3 of our CGC grade reveal unboxing. We're doing 8 more comic books, and we'll find out together what grades were assigned by CGC. Now, these came back a little over 3 months ago after having been gone for about a year. So I'm excited to dig in to see what the CGC grading gods have bestowed upon us. Felt pretty good about the first 8 books we did, so hopefully our luck continues. Now, before sending them in, both Mrs. Musings and I predicted the grades, so we will find out who came closer to the actual assigned grade. She went through and covered up all the grades, so I don't know. We will find out the grades together. All right, I'm very excited. Let's see what we have for book number 1. Oh boy, we've got that demigod Thor. Let's see, this is Thor number 390. All right, let's take a look-see. Thor number 390, Marvel Comics, April of 1988. Avengers, the Captain, Black Knight, Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Submariner, and Dr. Druid, Seth and Grog appearance. Tom DeFalco's story, Ron Frentz and Brett Breeding, or is it Breedling? Breeding, cover and art, right?
No, well, breeding.
Breeding, all right, very cool. On the back, we've got an advertisement for Forgotten Realms, which looks to be like maybe a tabletop game of some sorts. So, the Mighty Thor, number 390. We both predicted a 9.4. So let's see what we received. All right, we were off just a mite, just a hair. It is a 9.2 with white pages. So Thor, number 390, 9.2. And so far, every book thus far has had white pages, and the previous 2 boxes of 25 comics each all had white pages. It's astounding. It's not really a big deal to me, page quality, unless it's like brittle or something like that with some of the Golden Age books, but a lot of people do really pay a lot of attention to page quality, so I guess that's good. Let me mark that down. Where the heck did it go? There it is. All right, next up. Oh, for you kids that like the rap music, we've got another hip-hop variant. This is Wolverine number 1. So let's see what we're dealing with here. All new Wolverine number 1, Marvel Comics, January of 2016. Grant variant cover. Hip-hop variant cover. DMX's Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood album cover homage. Tom Taylor's story, David Lopez and David Navarrete art. Kieran Grant cover. Now, let's see if CGC is about to make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here. All right. Oh, before I do, let's see what we predicted for this one. Wolverine. Gosh, I don't know.
Number 2.
Oh, there it is. I predicted a 9.6, and Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.8. All right. And we've got a 9.8. Awesome. For once, I'm glad that Mrs. Musings was right. She hit it on the nail on the head with this one. Wolverine #1, the hip hop variant, 9.8 with white pages. Very cool. Starting off well, we'll take that. All right, you ready? Oh boy, for you kids that like the Wanda and Vision television show, we've got a treat for you. It's Vision, issue #1. It's from Marvel Comics, January of 2016. First appearance of Virginia, Vin, and Viv Vision. Tom King's story, Gabriel Hernandez Walta art, Mike Del Mundo cover. And on the back, we've got that Marvel Legends Infinite Series advertisement. So Vision #1, we both predicted a 9.8. So let's see if the CGC grader was having a good day or a bad day. Oh, I'd say it was a good day because it's a 9.8. Bully for us. White pages, of course, it's a new comic. But our white page streak continues with Vision #1, 9.8. All right, next up. Oh, it's the Red Hulk. He's piping angry. Very mad he is. So this is Hulk #1. Marvel Comics March of '08, as the kids say. First appearance of Red Hulk, Iron Man, Doc Samson, She-Hulk, and Winter Guard appearance. This is the variant edition. Jeff Loeb's story, Ed McGuinness and Dexter Vine's art, Daniel Acuna cover. I met Jeff Loeb at a Mesa Comic-Con many years ago. It used to be called Amazing Arizona Comic-Con. They don't have it anymore. I met Dexter Vines and got a sketch drawing from him once upon a time. That was probably at Phoenix Comic-Con. On the back, we've got an advertisement for Phineas and Ferb. Are you a fan of that cartoon, Mrs. Miller? Phineas and Ferb? All right. I love these deep conversations we have from time to time, don't you? All right. Let's see. What did we go? I predicted a 9.6. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.8. Survey says 9.8. She hit it on the nose yet again. I gotta tell you, she's my best Padawan thus far. I trained her up in the art of grading comic books, and she's exceeded expectations. All right. Where are we at? Hulk #1, 9.8. All right, next up. Oh, for you G.I. Joe fans out there, we've got G.I. Joe issue #2. Let's see. This is Marvel Comics, August of 1982. First appearance of Quinn. 75-cent cover price. Second printing. Larry Hama's story, Don Perlin and Jack Abel art, Herb Trimp and Jack Abel cover. And on the back, we've got an advertisement for Power Pack and Spidey. All right, second printing, 75-cent issue for G.I. Joe #2. We both predicted a 9.2. Let's see what we got. And we were right on the money. It is a 9.2. And page quality.
Off-white.
What? There goes our streak. Off-white to white pages. Gosh darn it. I was hoping for 3 boxes in a row, but it was not to be. All right, G.I. Joe number 2, 9.2 with off-white to white pages. Oh, any Motu fans out there? You rascals and rascalettes? Fans of the He-Man, are you? Well, we've got Masters of the Universe issue number 4. Marvel Comics, November of 1986. Mike Carlin story, Ron Wilson and Dennis Janke art. And it's got the Marvel, which anniversary is that? Well, it's got the Marvel anniversary border, as did several issues back then. And in the back, we've got an advertisement for Popples. Popples pop in, Popples pop out. Popples pop in. It's what Popples are all about. Now, didn't we all know that? Did you ever want a Popple when you were a youngster? All right. Me neither. So let's see what we got. Masters of the Universe, issue number 4. I predicted a 9.4. Mrs. Musings predicted a 9.6. And the grade reveal says 9.6. She's right again. Goodness gracious. And are we back on our streak? We are. White pages. 9.6 with white pages. Fantastic. We'll take it. How many more have we?
2.
Counting this?
Yes.
All right. We're down to our last 2. Which one is this? Oh boy, it's X-Force. For all of you X fans out there. This one's X-Force number 8. Marvel Comics, March of 1992. Rob Liefeld's story, cover, and art. Mike Mignola and Bob Wiacek art. And on the back, we've got an advertisement for Terminator 2, Judgment Day. The first Terminator was my favorite when Arnold was a bad guy. I think he played a better bad guy. The second one was good as well. The third, a little bit less good, but the first one, that one did it for me. All right, so for this, X-Force number 8, we both predicted a 9.6. And survey says, oh boy, 9.8. If you gotta be wrong, that's the way to be wrong. And white pages as well. Wonderful, we'll take it. All right, our last one for this video. We've got Deadly Class issue number 1. A wonderful read, really fun series. They made a Netflix television show out of it. I think it was Netflix. I'm not certain. I know it's a TV show. Just not sure who produced it. Deadly Class number 1, Image Comics, January of 2014. First appearance of Marcus Lopez, Saya, Maria, Willie Lewis, Master Lin, and the King's Dominion School of the Deadly Arts. Rick Remender story, Wes Craig cover and art. I'm a huge fan of, and on the back, it looks like a white cover, which looks like maybe the seal of the school. A big fan of Rick Remender because of Rick Remender because of Fear Agent. Love that series. One of probably my top 3 indie series. So Deadly Class issue number 1, we both predicted a 9.8. So let's see if the gods of grading were kind to us. Oh, they weren't too kind to us with this one. All right, we got a 9.4. So slightly disappointing. White pages. It's a new comic. But Deadly Class number 1, 9.4. And that will finish our grade reveals from our CGC books for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. And if you did, I would encourage you to subscribe and click that notification bell. That way you're alerted as soon as I release new videos. Thumbs up and comments are always appreciated. And remember, we're taking over the world one comic book at a time.